Hey y'all, welcome back to Krista's Kitchen. So last night our Home Chef box arrived. It was very late, so instead of doing an opening to see how everything was, we just unpacked it and put it away for today. It's nothing on Home Chef on what time it delivers. It was more on FedEx. They just delivered like 8 o'clock last night. But whereas I would usually do an unboxing with y'all, we didn't get an opportunity to do that. But today we're going to make 2 of the meals and do a taste test and see how they are. We're going to do one for lunch and one for dinner. So our first one up, I actually chose one of their fast and fresh meals because to me this makes the most sense for something for lunch. You can do it in the microwave or in the oven. But we're doing the barbecue and mango chutney pulled pork sliders with the slaw on the side. It says it should take 20 to 30 minutes total prep and cook time, which I think is a little bit long for what we're doing. It probably would take like 10 minutes. Easy, not spicy, none of that. It looks yummy. The only change I'm going to make for this for me is I'm going to leave the onions that they have out of mine. I'll put it in Michael's, but I don't like onions like that. I love the flavor onions give to things, but I just don't like onions like that. So it says all we'll need is 2 mixing bowls. I do really love that it tells you everything that should be in your box and what you will need. Like it gives you a lot more information too, health safety things, calories, how long it'll last, like temperatures for different meats. I just love it. And also our meat comes in one little baggie. They had it separate from the raw stuff because this is already fully cooked pulled pork. They had it separate but still cold. And y'all know I love that the Home Chef bags are literally like everything is in this bag for you. It tells you on the bag what meal you're making and ready to go. One thing about their fast and fresh meals, besides the fact that they are super quick, is that most of them come with their own pan too. So I have very little dishes I have to do. And y'all know I hate some dishes. So we're going to put the slaw stuff over to the side. And let's see what our tray is for. So it says thoroughly rinse any fresh produce. We don't have anything to rinse. The slaw is already washed before they chop it. Combine the pulled pork, half the apple cider vinegar. You can add more if you want it more acidic. I'll probably start with half. I did notice that the Carolina barbecue, or the barbecue sauce they sent, is Carolina barbecue, and that's super sweet as it is. So we'll wait and see. Let's see if it has a tear tab. No, that's alright. We'll cut this open. But I'm just going to walk y'all. I'll let y'all watch and fast forward the prep and everything, and we'll come back together and do a taste test at the end. Okay, y'all, so that took maybe 10-12 minutes for all of it, even with me changing up some flavors and stuff. So, as y'all can see, I didn't put the pickled onions on mine. I just put them on Michael's. I am changing up one of mine. I'm doing how they recommend it. With the chutney, and then how I usually make pulled pork sandwiches with my slaw already on. And we're going to taste test and see what we like better. So, we're going to try the mango chutney one. I get a lot of sweetness, but I really don't get the mango chutney at all. I can't taste mango or anything else in it. But a lot of sweetness. I do see where the pickled onions can help in that, because adding some acid and something to balance out the sweetness of it. So I see where flavor-wise it would work. I'm not a pickled onion person. And then we're going to try how I would normally make it. I did add some seasoned salt because the dressing that they sent was just basically a buttermilk mayonnaise. So there's not really, it was very bland. So I did add some seasoned salt to it. And that one's actually quite yummy. This would be how I would build it instead of on the side. But I think for overall, very quick, very easy. You can see I piled on the rest of the pulled pork on Michael's sandwiches because there was enough for all 4 of these sliders. It works. It's very, very simple and something you could redo very easily. Now, I did toast my buns. It gives it that extra crunch and layer. I would suggest you do the same. But overall, it's a pretty good wing. We're going to move on to the chicken scallopini for tonight after we have some lunch. Hey y'all, welcome back. So for tonight we are doing the creamy Italian sausage and Asiago pasta, which should be another kind of quick meal. And then I'm also going to go ahead and cook the chicken scallopini and comeback sauce after that. There will be more of us to feed tonight, so we're just going to kind of have a smorgasbord of the two meals. This is going to be the quickest for us to really get going, at least in my mind. So that's what we're going to start with. It says 30 to 40 minutes prep and cook time. Difficulty is easy and spice level is mild, which it has the packet of crushed red pepper, so you could really make it as mild or spicy as you want. If you don't like spice, you could probably leave it out entirely. It says things you'll need: olive oil, a colander, a pot, and a large skillet. I have all of those. I also have a bowl over here because you'll have to pour the sausage out. Remember, read your instructions or your recipe, your directions before you get started. Help speed things up. But water's boiling. I've already salted it. I'm going to go ahead and prep all of this, and then we'll see y'all back for the taste test and reveal before we move on to this one. Okay, y'all. So the pasta's all done. I didn't add any of the crushed red pepper because the kids are going to be eating it and just to see on flavor. I will say there wasn't much cream sauce at all. You know, so I turned off the heat when I added the cream sauce and the cheese and the spinach and just let the heat from the pan do the job. But I also pulled the pasta straight from the water to kind of thin it out and add a little more sauce to it. So we're going to taste test it. I already have the potatoes and everything going for the other meal too. Not bad. The Italian sausage lends most of the flavor that's in this, and the red pepper. I'm going to need some more salt. And I really think the crushed red pepper would be good in it. But instead we're going to do just a little bit of black pepper so that my kids will still eat it. I may just put a little bit of crushed red pepper in mine and Michael's to give a little bit of flavor. But I'm going to set this over to the side, and I'm going to work on the chicken scallopini part for the next dish so we can get that done and ready as well. Okay, y'all, so we have both dishes done. Time-wise, seemed right on track. The pasta got done in like next to no time. So their 30-40 minutes is a little overestimated, but it's still, I'd rather it say longer and it take me less time than the opposite. But it's all really good. It made plenty for 2 people. And yeah, even after the sauce kind of held to it, still nice and tasty. So that's a win. Quick, easy meal. A lot of that flavor is coming from the roasted peppers and the Italian sausage. So big thumbs up for that one. For our chicken and our potatoes, as y'all saw, a lot of my potatoes had already gone bad, like lots of parts of it. So we didn't get the full amount of potatoes. But I still feel like there's plenty for the 2 people it's supposed to be feeding. My my oven is a convection oven, so it cooks temperatures a little bit differently. But we're going to see. This little ranch crema, it kind of makes me, this little potato and broccoli and everything, makes me think of like a broccoli and cheese stuffed potato. So we're going to see. I did notice that they said next to no seasoning on any of this. So I added salt and pepper to everything, but it didn't come with any seasoning and didn't say to season with anything. So that makes me nervous. I usually season each layer. Usually I don't like a crema that uses sour cream. I prefer a mayonnaise, but that's good. I mean, nothing wow factor about it, but you definitely get that bacon, cheese, ranch kind of flavor combo with that. So that's cool. I've never thought about roasting the broccoli in with it. We love roasted broccoli. It's one of our favorite things. So that could definitely be something to do again. And then, let's see. I know this is tender. It's just, I don't know why it's not wanting to cut with the fork. It's being kind of awkward. But I'm going to take a piece of this and taste it with this sauce. I tasted the sauce on its own, and it was really good. So, I'm going to show it. It's like a, what did they call it? Chicken dipping sauce. I think on the paper it said like a comeback sauce or something. I could definitely see that being like a comeback sauce. It's a yummy, barbecue-y kind of style. So that's a win also. I do remember that me picking this meal was not one of their regular like $9.95 meals for each portion. It was like $12.95 for each portion. I really don't see what in this made it that $3 more expensive. It's just chicken. everything. But overall, it's still yummy. I think we'll enjoy it. We're having a little mix of all of this, and all 5 of us, because we've got some extra people tonight, all 5 of us, I think it'll be plenty for us. But I think we had a home run with this box. We'll be getting another box soon, and I'll let y'all know how that goes. So let me know if y'all have any questions. I will leave our discount code down in the description box and the name of the 3 meals that we did today in case you want to go on there and give them a try. The list of meals is not the same every week. They change them up. They say they offer like 40 things or something. I don't know. But some of those items are like desserts or just meats like chickens and fish and steaks. So to me, those don't qualify. There are the quick meals also, like the pulled pork sandwiches that you can get done in 10 minutes. For lunches, for dinners, they have salads, all that. So there's a lot for anything, but I like finding what recipes are good, winners, wouldn't do again, all that kind of stuff. But thank y'all for joining us. We will see y'all in a couple of days. Bye.